Hey there, Fizz fans! I am back today with another Quick Tip Tuesday. Thank you for joining me. My quick tip today is all about why little bottles rule. Now, I know you've heard me talk about these little bottles. They are the Walmart brand, Great Value, Club Soda. They're not the only thing, I'm sure, that comes in this size of bottle, but they're the thing that I like the most. There's also glass bottles of a similar size. This is Dr. Enough, and these are 10-ounce bottles. These are 8.5-ounce bottles. I don't necessarily recommend glass bottles, but if you're a purist that way, you know, that's your bag, baby. You do you. Whatever the case, it's great. They're great, first of all, because they come with tasty liquids in them, so you get to enjoy those first. Then once you drink that and sanitize them, rinse them out real good with your bleach water or Star San or whatever you're using, you can reuse them over and over and over. One of the biggest thing that I use them for is fizzing up small amounts of fluids. Test recipes, or just like I said last week, I do often make Kool-Aid and I carbonate that. And this little bottle is perfect for that because there's almost no waste in terms of the carbon dioxide. By the time you finish drinking this, you know, you're not going to have to recarbonate it. It's just, there's too little here. You know, some people will drink a liter at a time. Great. But even if I were to sit and drink a liter over the course of a day, say while working at a computer or whatever, opening and closing the bottle or just leaving it open on your desk, it's going to lose its carbonation. So by the end, you're probably going to be drinking pretty flat, whatever it is. And you know, some people don't mind flat drinks, but personally, the whole reason I bought a carbonation rig was so that I wouldn't have to drink flat drinks. Excuse me, as you can tell by how I burp. So, there's that. If your carbonation rig does not do this sort of bottle, for example, like if you have the SodaStream, you still can carbonate it in the SodaStream bottle and then decant it into 4 of these. This is roughly equivalent to a liter, or 4 of these is roughly equivalent to a liter. They're perfect for testing out new add-ins and recipes, like if you want to, say, make a cup of tea and carbonate it. Boom, cup of tea fits in here. Perfect. And, you know, it just goes on and on. If you want a much more complex recipe, and, you know, you're only using, say, a tablespoon of this and a quarter cup of that, or whatever, you take that recipe, once you perfected it at this size, and you multiply it by 8 for a half gallon, or 16 for a whole gallon. Bada bing. Hey presto, you've got a full gallon recipe. Real easy. I like that, you know, you don't feel as gypped when you're recycling them because they're teeny. Because, yeah, eventually they do get, I don't know, dank. You wind up having to recycle them. They're perfect for leftovers. If you crack open, say, a 20-ounce soda, and you've only got a little bit left, put it in here, it will lose less fizz waiting for you to drink the rest of it. And obviously anything that comes in a can, if you don't drink a whole can of soda at once, which some people don't, I don't usually, then you put your leftovers in one of these and it will hold its fizz much better than it does in the can, I promise you. Let's see, what else? And even if you're not doing recipes per se, even if you're just experimenting with carbonating, say, your favorite juice or your favorite whatever, even if you're carbonating like I already mentioned tea, but like horchata is good carbonated, let me tell you. Of course, it has to be good horchata to start with. But anyway, or any other drink, perfect to try it out, because if you carbonate it in this and you wind up hating it carbonated, All you got to do, take the cap off, let it sit out for a couple hours. Bada bing, bada boom. Problem solved. Carbonation gone. So yeah, those are the reasons that I love, love, love little bottles. That and the fact that they come in 6-packs. So, you know, you don't have to buy them quite so often. If you have any thoughts on this, any things that you've used them for, or any other thing, I'd appreciate a comment. I also really appreciate it if you would check out my Patreon, or like or subscribe this video. That all helps me out immensely. And sharing any of my work with your friends also helps me a great, great deal, more than you know. So, there you have it. I thank you for watching today. I hope you have a great day, and stay fizzy.